try to use my channel and I try to use my voice to speak to the least of those, the ones that, nobody has the compassion to care about or the compassion to even understand why. So basically, this one is just a shout out to all the single mothers and fathers out there. Those people who don't have to worry about that situation or being a single mother and father, they often get complacent or they don't understand the hardships of people who don't have the other parent around. But people are so selfish that say, well, you laid the bed, you made the bed, now you lay in it. That's true. But what if when they laid in the bed, it would have ended up being the same situation where they still had the same outlook? So basically, what I'm gonna just say is, God wanted it to take two. That's why it took two from the beginning. It took two. It took male and female. He did it that way for a reason. He did it that way because it's certain things that men can offer to children, and which is structure and discipline. When it comes to the woman, she provides the nurture and the discipline as well. But it takes two. So whenever you see somebody with just themselves and they taking care of their child, um those people should really not be overlooked. That shows the strength in them. It takes a very strengthful person to not give up or tap out, because it's nothing for somebody to just throw in a towel and you know but I have three children. Out of my three, the oldest is 14, and throughout the whole 14 years I basically um been doing it by myself some way or another. I've had help with my oldest son, but when it comes to my daughters, I haven't had any help at all. My children are 14, 10, and 8. So, God has blessed me to be able to get through, but I know it would have been easier, if I had their fathers there. Um, so now that I'm in a situation, that I can help others, or try to spread with others that I share, um, I would basically recommend anybody to basically um, just know that you can get through it. Even though it does take two, it can be done with one. You have to stay very strong and stay very dedicated. So, but like back to what I was saying, a lot of people that have that luxury of having both parents, they often look at the ones who don't, and they look down upon them, or they think that they didn't make the right choices in life. But God can turn any situation around. He can turn any situation around. I gave a example before of how in the Bible the child was born that wasn't necessarily supposed to be born, and he ended up being a king of a nation. So, our kids, they have purposes. We have purposes, and we just have to live those things out and not cry over spilled milk. We will be okay. But don't never frown down upon somebody, because really, those are the most strengthful. Can be some of the most strengthful people sometimes. People that don't know how they're gonna do this and do that, but they always figuring out a way, or God is always providing a way for them. God is not gonna put no more on you than you can bear. But sometimes we put more on ourselves than we have to. But God is Jesus is very forgiving, and you know, um, kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing. They wouldn't be here if they wasn't supposed to be here. So, so for the single mothers and fathers, I commend you. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Don't never let nobody, make you feel like you're not doing enough. Because if you're doing the best that you can, that's the standard that you hold yourself to the best that you can. I heard somebody say one time, my mother wasn't the best, but she did her best. And, sometimes that is the best. Your best is the best. So I just want to leave y'all with that. It can be done. Love yourself. Love your children. And, Sometimes there are parental figures too that will help you along the way. God will send somebody along the way to be able to help you, you know. But y'all have a good one. I appreciate y'all for viewing. Thank you.